Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing this morning? I guess it's the afternoon now. I am, obviously traveling quite a bit right now, and I'm just what I'm doing is I'm setting up some videos in advance so that I can put some videos out there so you guys can have some things to watch as I try to finish up this website transparency. It's a pretty big deal. So I'm just getting that done. Let me see if I can, there we go. So what's going on? How's everybody doing today? Hit the number 1 button. I know some of you guys are over in the premiere, waiting for the premiere to come up, but I just always like to come on for a few minutes and say hello to everybody before, I guess I left my red glasses in my car. So Rocco, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Ape Shoot, what's going on, my friend? Nice email. I appreciate the emails back and forth. That was nice. Tabitha, how are you? Scrubzilla. And then over here we got the Citizens Broadcast Cooperative and Mikey. What is going on, everybody? So when you take a look at the audit that we did today, the Denver downtown audit, as you know, I'm trying to create a more respectful Mile High Geeks. I never got your email, dude. I never got your email, Mile High Geeks. You got to put Mile High Geeks on the subject line. But, as we go down this road and we continue to push and push and push. Oh, is that right, Mile High? I have an address. I can give you a locker in Denver. So you guys can take a look at that. Yep. So, yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Shannon, how are you? Good to see you. Gastonia, oh, wow, you're from Gastonia, North Carolina, huh? Where they beat up that homeless guy. That was pretty sad, wasn't it? That was pretty sad. Eric, what's going on, my friend? How are you guys? How is everybody? There's a little Charlie Little Bear in the background. Wait, Charlie, get back up there. Get back up there, Charlie. There you go. Now, if you don't think that a cop can get his dog to signal just by going like this, well, then you haven't been watching me with Charlie, because I can tell Charlie to do anything that I tell him to do. He'll do it immediately. He very rarely misses with me. He very rarely makes a mistake. Very, very rarely. I won't be live as much for the next week or two. I have made a commitment. Thank you, Michael. I have made a commitment to finishing this website by this weekend. I'm going to have everything done by this weekend, because this weekend I'm probably going to have to take a road trip to go see a friend this weekend. And so again, I'll be traveling somewhere across the country, and I will leave my setup here and just go over there to see my friend who could have very limited time. So, if you are a praying man, then if you would please make sure that you throw up some prayers for my buddy who's going through a real hard time. And so I just want to make sure. And then the other thing is we sent off all of the, I've got about, I still have, it's so funny because before, I want to make sure that we get all these t-shirts out. So I still have t-shirts in stock. You guys go and check for the t-shirts on DeletelawZ.com. And then I shipped off the trifolds yesterday, the final batch of trifolds that people were waiting for. And so that was a good thing. It was a good thing to get those out, because I can't stand having anybody's product and then they don't get it. So a lot of people, and then and by the way, over 50 people downloaded the Mullen Commission just from that one day. I haven't checked lately, but over 50 people on the first day downloaded the Mullen Commission. So make sure that you guys read it. I'm really glad that you guys all went to the website and got it. That was super exciting, because I said nobody got it and I was all fired up. And then what happened was 50 people went and downloaded it just on the first day. I haven't even checked back. There it is right there. I haven't even checked back. Chevy, good to see you. Thanks, Mile High Geeks. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. I think I know Mile High Geeks. I think it starts with a J. Is that correct? Yeah, the Mullen Commission is pretty you get the t-shirt on DeletelawZ.com. You get the t-shirt on DeletelawZ.com. And obviously, oh yeah, it is that, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey Chuck, how you doing? I was just talking about you a little bit, kind of, right there. Do you see that? Look at that. This just makes your day go 10,000 times brighter. Oh man. Oh man. And it's crazy because you know, here in Denver they had nope, I don't, I do my coffee straight black. I do my coffee straight black. I mean, and you know, don't get me wrong, I do love a coffee that has some creamer in it that tastes good and stuff, but you know, and just so, since I'm gonna stay here in Denver until September, so I established a place, obviously, and now I'm actually gonna take the time to do this health chart for you guys about how intermittent fasting actually works. I'm actually going to show you guys how to do. Black coffee does matter, and the reason why, if you put anything in your coffee or you even take a teaspoon of sugar, how adversely that can affect you. My face right now, I can see it looks better. I haven't had refined sugar in 3 days. I haven't had a single milligram of refined sugar. So, you know, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It's just really, really hard. It's just really hard to make sure you don't have any, you know, last night I was working, I was doing an edit, you know, this video coming out in 14 minutes. Love you guys. I will be over as soon as the live is over to watch the premiere with you. There's Scrubzilla. Thanks, Scrubzilla and Brian. You know, and you know, let me just say something else to all the moderators and my friends who have come along and remained my friends. You know, thank you for your support and for your friendship. It really means a lot. You know, a lot of times people think because of my bravado that maybe, you know, people saying and doing horrible things to me is not going to affect me. It's just not true. You know, people do horrible things and they go out of their way to harass and be a nuisance and to cause a disruption in my life. It does cause me problems. It's horrible. It's really horrible, you know. And so, you know, for the people who have supported me this whole time and been with me, and the people who are members, and if they can be members, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate it. But it's like, you know, it's just, I just want to say thank you to you guys who came on and have been here with me. I mean, because just so you know, on TikTok, when I went through cancel culture on TikTok, a lot of the people who supported me, they just went along with the wave. They just went along with the wave. And so it was really, really weird to watch that, because so many people had watched me climb from the very beginning to where I am today, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be, you know, Scrubzilla, thanks man, I appreciate that. So then you must have been here back in July. I actually, just so you guys know, I opened my YouTube page in July. As a matter of fact, yesterday I got a notification, or the day before, that I had been on YouTube for 1 year. And so I looked, but you know, I really didn't start on YouTube though till January, until after the TikTok debacle had gone down. Then I started putting time into YouTube, into doing live lectures, and I'm gonna go back into the live lectures. I tried to set it up. That's a good idea, James. That's funny. Never thought about that, but it might be a good idea. You know, no, I just needed to get set up into a place. I needed to be, you know, as you guys know, when I travel across the country, is that Semper Fi Patriot? What's going on? What's going on, Semper Fi? Good to see you, man. And Semper Fi, you can, or whoever is in here who goes back to who talks to the troll channels, or to the critics channels, you know, I'm working out some details of the contract right now with Mike for the MMA fight, September 24th. Mike and I are on great terms. We are not battling each other. Mike has some really fantastic ideas, and I really like the avenue that his brain is going on and my brain is going on. And so, what's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? So it's going good, Trent. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Greg, it's good to see you, dude. It's always good to see you, Greg. And Greg, you know, per our emails back and forth, I am agreeing with you, and we are taking the action that is necessary. Sure, I can go to Loveland. That's a good idea. How far away is that? So we are 10 minutes away from Wapner. We are 10 minutes away from Wapner. 10 minutes away from. So does anybody know? You know, I keep thinking about a DeletelawZ hat. I keep thinking about that. I keep on thinking about it, you know, and I haven't done it yet, but I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. The truth is here's the truth. I put over $2,000 into those t-shirts, and then I've got 50, 60% of the stock left. So it kind of handcuffed me. You know, at the time though, we were really rolling and we were gaining 1,000 subs a day. And then from defamation, that slowed down the growth of the channel. It slowed down the views. YouTube, because of all the horrible things happening, YouTube, my videos are no longer monetized hardly ever. And then we don't hit the homepage anymore. So that's the reason why I haven't made hats yet. But that was the next thing on the agenda, is to make DeletelawZ hats. But, you know, I'm a person and it's possible to hurt me. It's, you know, I'm just a regular old person. So if you want to hurt me, you can. It's, you know, it's, if you cut me, I'll bleed. And, you know, if we're friends and you betray me, it hurts. And, you know, I have family I haven't talked to in a few years over their back the blue position. Hey, thanks Cosmic, I appreciate the support, man. God bless you, I appreciate that. When I find a gym, I'll have no choice, I'll have to come back on here and make sure that we are prepared for that fight on September 24th. And so, yeah, Linkster, I got your email, but you're already a moderator. I'm not sure what that, oh, you got the trifold today, Tim? Great, dude. I'm glad you got the trifold. That's really great. Yeah. I have some very close family members with I was raised with growing up, and you know, the positions I've taken have and the positions they've taken where they have decided to back a disgusting organization that's broken, that continues to beat, rape, torture, kill people on the streets every day, because they've made the decision to back, you know, we back the blue around here is pretty much some of the last words I really heard from some parts of my family. You know, we back the blue around here is what he said to me. And I said, okay, that's cool. You know, I respect you. You know, you did a lot for me in my life. I don't want to have a battle with you over it. And so I just decided to kind of walk away and just, thanks Cosmic Juggernaut. Oh, India, huh? There is some people in India. Back the blue till it happens to you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. God, thank you for the support. Means a ton. The dog downstairs keeps crying. There's a dog in a cage downstairs. It's a big dog. So, yeah. Oh, so Bruce. So now that you, AP Rex, what's going on? So now that you guys are reading the Mullen Commission, are you starting to see it? I mean, because now, I mean, just last I checked, there was over 50 people who downloaded it, and that was just on one page. And so, yeah, if everybody would please hit the like button, everybody hit the like button, and make sure you're, you know, if you can't chat, it's because you have to be subscribed for 10 minutes before you can enter into the chat. So if you guys would please make sure that you hit the like button real fast. It'll just take you a second, even if you're watching this tomorrow or the next day, and or maybe next week even. I really appreciate it. Rick, I addressed that earlier. The fight contract, we're working out the details still of the fight contract. I'm on the phone with Mike pretty regularly. So I'm on the phone with Mike, you know, we're not talking once a day, but we're talking once every other day so that we can get the details of the contract ironed out. And that's all we're doing right now. So, it's 99.9% that the fight happens. So, of course, there's always a chance the fight doesn't happen. But as far as my good faith movement, and as far as Chad Goo's good faith, and as far as Mike Sarek's good faith, we are all working in good faith to make this fight happen. It's going to raise a lot of money for St. Jude's. You know, I think that's the most important thing. But then the second thing is you know, we get to have a physical fight, and I think it's a healthy thing as long as it's done in a proper arena. And you know, I don't have any death venom for Chad Goo. I mean, I want to beat him in the MMA fight. That's it, but I don't hate Chad. I wish he would have stepped up and stopped Bradley Spoljarek from being a drug dealer, or taken a more of an active role in changing the leadership in Ironton, starting at the city council level. Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. Writes on. Hey, Writes on. Writes on made another video. Hey, Writes, can you drop that? Can you drop that video link in? I saw that you made another video, so you should drop that into the, if you would please, real quick. Okie dokie. Okay, yeah, so drop that in there. You got to work on your train of thought. It's a blatant tell that lets others know your state of mind. So like I know that, and people have said to me, don't tell anybody when someone hurts you, or don't tell anybody if you get upset about something, and so, but the thing is that what I don't want to do is become one of these stiff pocket politicians who you can't humanize with at all. They act, they'll stick just to a script that's given to them, and they won't ever go off of it. And, they become this cardboard cutout of a human being. And since I've said I'm running for governor, I don't want to, I don't want to put myself in that position where I come off like I'm not a human being, where I lose, my Charlie bear, and I don't act like it doesn't make me cry my eyes out for days and days and days, right? I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want you guys to look at me and go, oh, he's not even a man. He's not even human. I don't want to dehumanize people because I'm running for governor. Aaron, listen, brother, I read all I got screenshotted all your comments that you say on troll channels, Aaron. God bless you, brother. Go with God, dude. Go with God. It was really nice to know you, but I don't want to associate with people who say such things about me. Just as soon as this live ends, you don't get a voice on my platform that I created. Because remember, I did create this. A platform is where you have a set of action, a set of agendas, which each one has an action plan attached to it. So, if you don't have a platform with an action plan for each different thing, then you don't have a platform. You have a social media channel, and you're popular, or you're good looking, or people like you, or, you can cook good, but you don't have a real social media platform. There's no platform. Good to see you, Dorf. No big deal, man. We are just a few minutes away from the premiere of this. We are 7 minutes away. We're 7 minutes away from Wapner right here. We're 7 minutes away. 7 minutes away. Yeah, not yet, Carpe. Not yet. Not yet. But we still have to sign the contracts. So we're just getting ready to do that. I have not yet. I have not yet. So LC Gal, my lawsuits in Ironton, and let's talk about this because we have a few minutes. So let me just set the record straight here. I filed a defamation lawsuit against KNOWK and the Ironton Police Department in Lawrence County. I filed a lawsuit against them. Now, after the judge showed his corruption and tried to revoke my bond by having a bond hearing, then what we did is we added the KOWK, Andy Bernhard, and Ironton Police Department to the federal civil rights lawsuit. Because when you're doing litigation, and remember, this is my first year doing this, so I'm learning as I'm going here, and I have mentors and stuff, but you want to make sure that we don't have two lawsuits going on when you're doing essentially the same thing. But by moving the Ironton Police Department and the KNOWK lawsuit to the federal lawsuit, what that does is we're showing that there's a pattern and practice of massive corruption in Ironton. I can't get a fair shake from the clerk. I can't get a fair shake from the prosecutor. I can't get a fair shake from the judge. I can't get a fair shake from the bailiff. I can't get a fair shake from the cops. I can't get a fair shake from the news in the area. So that's the strategy and the reason why. And the dunce cap lawyers who are working against me in the federal civil rights lawsuit, I don't think I've ever read paperwork of people who are so dumb. And people, they go on my channel and they hack me and they talk shit about me. But let me just be clear. The Ironton lawsuit that we let go was added to the federal civil rights lawsuit. We didn't lose the lawsuit. We walked away from it because we have two separate litigations for the same thing. So we took the Ironton lawsuit that was a local state lawsuit and we added it to the federal lawsuit. You see? So that's what happened. And now what happened was they emailed me things or they sent me things from the federal courts and I didn't get them. And so we notified the federal courts that I didn't get the documents. So now we have until August 11th to respond, plus 3 days according to the federal rules of procedure. So we have to have a response in that shows them the cause of the action by August 11th. Now, because you have a 3-day grace period when mailing documents back and forth between the federal courts, then it's actually August 14th. It may say August 11th on Pacer, but what that actually means, if you read the federal rules of procedure, I think it's federal rules of procedure number 5, that gives us 3 days. 3 days after that. 3 days after August 11th to get that lawsuit plugged in. So, and then the other thing was the Yunez lawsuit, which by the way, I'm gonna go over this later with Bobby Law. We just have, Bobby's super busy and I'm super busy. I'm trying to keep the wheels on the car right now. People can affect you adversely when you're traveling the country and you're going on a wing and a prayer. And they've affected me adversely, which is good because there'll be a price to pay for that later. But we're trying to keep the wheels on the car right now. That's what I'm doing right now. And Bobby's trying to keep the wheels on his car right now. And so we haven't had time to sit down and go over an in-depth analysis. Listen, Troll Hunter is a real friend of mine, and if he puts you in timeout, he doesn't block you. So it looks like Mikey got jumped on you, but you guys got to understand, there's a message here that we have to stay on track of, which is that this system is broken. It doesn't work, and without a constitutional amendment that gives us rights to the camera footage, then we're doomed. Transparency, schmarency, without the civil right to get the camera footage within 24 hours, we're screwed. So as long as, all my ideas of transparency, the in-depth analysis, the way I think, the way I've laid out for the systems to work, none of it will work without a constitutional amendment that makes it a civil right that we get the footage from the government, whether that be a state government, a city government, or a federal government. If we have any involvement with a government agent, we should get that footage within 24 to 48 hours. There should be a separate third-party agency that gets all the footage. However, I don't want a separate third-party agency. I don't want to advance the police state, prison state, death state into a surveillance state, police state, prison state, death state without first a constitutional amendment that says it is a civil right for you to get the footage, and a third-party agency set up that now intakes all the footage from all government agencies, and they work for the people. And so, we're 2 minutes away. We're 2 minutes away. We are 2 minutes away. I don't know. Christy Roan apparently talked to somebody on Facebook, said some things on Facebook, whoever she was talking to. I don't know why. Muhrad, God bless you, man. Thank you for coming in for the support. I appreciate it. Chuck Bronson Live's in the room, everybody. Chuck Bronson Live. What's going on, brother? Chuck, I keep looking for you to be driving at night and I can't find you. So let me know, Chuck, if you can shoot me a text message or an email, let me know when you're going live, because I like to sit there and just let it play in the background and watch as I'm working on other stuff. I think we are 60 seconds away from the premiere. If you guys would please drop the link in here. Drop the link in here if you would, please. if you would please drop the link for this video right here, because when this starts, I'm gonna leave this live and I'm gonna join you guys over here. If you guys would please, right here, everybody make sure that you guys go over to this live. It's gonna be premiering. You'll hear it, it'll start to do a countdown here in a moment. And I didn't wanna release this today. I want to actually try to monetize my videos and actually try to make money from YouTube. But, you know, I put it on unlisted, and then when I went to premiere it, it said it's still under review. And so that means, once again, I made another video that won't be monetized. So it's, you know, there's a little bit of frustration, you know. Yeah, you know, Mile High, can you make sure, does your name start with a J, Mile High? If your name starts with a J, then I know who you are. Just let me know if it starts with a J, if you would please. And that would be absolutely great. So everybody drop the link for this right here, if you would please. Drop the link for this right here. Yeah, Kate, I agree. Katie, I agree. She needs to resign, but you guys have to tell the paper. You guys have got to call over to the paper and let the Ironton Tribune know that you want Pam Wagner to resign. You know, you have to call people who are on the city council. You have to reach out to those people through email or through text message or through call. Good to see you, Sweden. You know, so it's like, oh, is that right? Mile High is Lyle DeCastro? Is that who it is? That's funny. Thanks for telling me that. Hey, Mile High, he said that you're Lyle. You're a troll. That's what he just said. I don't know what's true anymore. I just don't really trust people very much anymore. So, you know, I don't give away anything about myself. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but I'm gonna be a little bit more reserved. Oh, minute 45. No, I'm not going to Cat Canada. I'm not gonna unblock people anymore. I already tried that, man. I tried to have a decent back and forth. Flat Derp, I was also sent a dozen screenshots of things that you say over there. So, you know, it is what it is, dude, but no big deal. So, but this premiere coming out, you guys, don't meet me there, beat me there. You guys drop the link down there in the comments. There it is right there. Citizen Broadcast Cooperative, thank you. Oh, is he Lyle? I think he sent me treats for my dog or something like that. I think if that's the same Lyle, the same one, he sent me treats for my dog. And thanks, Lyle. I appreciate you doing that, but I'm glad you were outed. I'm glad you were outed. Flat Derp, it's no big deal, man. You just talk a lot of really bad things about me, you know, so that's cool, dude. I don't know you at all, but that's all right, no big deal. We're 49 seconds away from the premiere. Hamzi, thank you, I appreciate you too. Everybody go over to this premiere right now. I'm gonna get the flock out of here. Chuck Bronson live, please make sure that you let me know when you're going live so I can follow you, dude. We are 30 seconds away from this premiere. We are 30 seconds away. LC Gal, you know, look, if you're just trolling, you're just trolling. But I'm gonna meet you guys over here right now. Everybody drop the link here. 20 seconds away, don't meet me there. Beat me there. Chuck Bronson live, send me an email so I know when you're going live, man. Thanks for your time, guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. And just remember one thing, we don't stop. We don't stop. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, kiss.